Hi Libra, this is Jess with your January 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, working hard and seeing some results, definitely. Some of you may be seeing a little bit more money than usual, or you may feel like you have hope again. There's options out there and you may be getting good feedback. Some of you may get a yes to a job opportunity, but you're like stuck. So it's like bittersweet. You get the job, you get the opportunity, but it's like, how the hell am I going to do this? How is this going to work? Am I going to be able to work it? Am I going to be able to do it? Yes, you will. Of course you will. You just have to get out of your head. Too much in your head is going to be your downfall. Remember, I told you that. Hopefully you guys don't learn the lesson late and say, damn it, Jess told me. She said it when you go back and listen to the reading. She did say, yes, I did. So get out of your head. Your head is your enemy right now. Don't overthink anything. Do more doing than thinking. Just start doing things, because you'll find that there is going to be, even though you may find a lot of chaos, or you may find people who are not 100% for you, there is going to be but one, if not two people that are going to be for you. They're put in place for things to move forward in a direction that you need it to. So don't worry about that. If you're at the workplace and you feel like there's been a confrontation or a problematic situation where you're trying to get out of your head with, get out of your head with it. I do feel like this person, if you have a problematic situation at work and someone isn't being cordial, or they don't want to kind of get over the situation, there'll be other people that you can be friends with, that you can still work with. So just, again, try to let it just roll off your back. Libra men, I do feel like you're very, very, I don't want to say brash, but you're very logical right now. You're only thinking about the win, what you want. Love is probably not even something that you're thinking about for some of you Libras, but you will cut someone's head off right now. Absolutely, 100%. I do feel like Libra women are the ones that are a little bit more self-conscious about, feeling confident about moving forward. And some of you, because you may feel like you're being railroaded, some of you may feel like things aren't panning out the way that you wanted to now. You've said some harsh things, or you've spoke some truths that you may feel self-conscious about later on. You've said it. You said what you said. Let it be what it is, and now move forward. Halfway through, though, I do see that there's going to be some disappointments around trying to manifest something. You do work. It does work, but it comes with a lot of hard work, okay? There's a lot of feeling like yes, things are coming your way. Things are happening, but at a cost is what it looks like. Everything is happening at a cost. Children may be a factor here halfway through, and there may be some disappointments trying to get it all done. Some of you, time management is a problem. Some of you, trying to get it all done is a problem. Some of you, it's just a lot of work. You may feel like this is one of the most busiest months you'll ever have in your life, but you're fighting you're fighting for your stability, for your home, for your family, for one day for you to sit back and look and say, I did it. It's mine. I feel secure. I feel, we're all one. Everything is the way that it needed to be. It took a lot of work. At times I doubted myself. I didn't know if it would all pan out, but it has. And when you get into the third week, it seems like relationships start to become a lot more amicable and starts to fall into place far better for you guys. Yeah, you may have two men who are vying for you, or two men who are there to help you in any kind of way that you need, and a woman. You may have to address a situation with a particular woman, and I feel this is a fire sign energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries woman, and I feel like the person will be open for whatever this, when you're going towards someone. Some of you may be trying to seek help or communicate to a fire sign, and it's very difficult. Some of you, if you have girlfriends that are fire signs, you may find it's almost impossible to talk to them. They have a lot going on. They have a lot at stake right now. They've been keeping their nose to the grind. They have a lot that they are focusing on. They have a new beginning that's coming their way, and they're going to start to see things pan out. And that's when I feel like you'll probably hear from them. But for right now, they could be focusing on a lot of things that's going to make a huge difference, and some sacrifices that they have to make. And one of the sacrifices is going to be probably talking to you or having you in their life at this time. But they'll have happiness, and they'll be happy again, and they may reach out and communicate with you. And you may even hear that this person is going to be moving or something good news they'll be sharing with you. Yeah, they'll be sharing some good news with you when it comes to a fire sign energy. Now, some of you'll start to take on more of a fire sign energy yourself. After you make a decision, you're going to pursue it heavy with a lot of passion. And I feel like you're going to get what you are in pursuit of. Some of you may be going to school, you'll be graduating from school, you're entering into school, you may be having to make a decision of how you're going to make it all work. You'll make it work. There'll be people there to help you when they need to be. So don't worry about all of the tiny little particulars that could throw you off. Just focus on what needs to be done. And I feel like as we get further and further into January, that energy becomes more available to you, and it'll be easier to step into that place of assuredness, confidence, and risk taking, and seeing the positive results because of it. Absolutely. And if you had any problematic situations with anyone, in your workplace or in your day-to-day life, that'll be resolved after they take care of what they need to take care of, they succeed and they get on the other side of it. Some of you even could be coming back together with people after a hard time of a lot of work and stress. Then you hear from these same people that has been amiss in the past. Now, when it comes to love, some of you are coming back into a relationship with a particular person after you felt like the situation, you didn't want to be bothered, but now you're thinking about the bigger picture, the family, the love, all of those things. And your mate, or for some of you, someone could have been non-active in your life. They're not moving forward, and that could have been a challenge of you trying to get onto the other side of the situation with someone. You've not been open to them because there's been a lot of fights, and this person has grown cold on you. Some of you could have turned to work, and with that you saw some successes, but again, the emotional part of you is connected to your mental, which when I spoke about your mental, it is problematic and your challenge. So try to focus on action, right? And others that is promoting that action for you. That'll be beneficial. And in love, I feel that some of you are dealing with someone who there could be a lot of attention that they get, a lot of options out there. It can be very competitive. There's a lot of other people. And they have been waiting to try to see if things can work out between the two of you. They really want to work things out. You're just not sure. You really don't know if this situation is going to work because of the emotional problems. Now, coming up, you may meet with them. You may consider speaking with them. But the disappointment, the pain, may cause a problem, but I do feel like this person will continue to try to make things work. They want to make this happen, and you'll find that as you get closer to the end of January that this person is coming towards you to express their love. You won't try, but you will be very clear about how you feel about the situation, addressing everything. They're coming from a place of love, and you're coming from a place of logic, 100%. But by that time, you'll be clear in your logic. You'll be able to communicate yourself effectively, and that may burden them. They are looking for you to match their energy of, yes, baby, I love you, and yes, we're okay, and all of that stuff. But you may feel like, how can I say those things to you when you hurt me? How can I say those things with you when you don't take care of my heart? So that could be burdensome to them. Now, for others of you, that could be burdensome to them. Let me continue with this. So I do feel like there's an opportunity to take things to the next level. There's a particular woman here that kind of comes in between the two of you, 100%. And I feel that some of you may be worried that this person is seeing another person, like they get everything okay with you and them, and then they off to this other person, and they're trying to pursue their love towards someone else. So they may be telling you no, and you feel like something is not right. So you may be addressing the situation, and you may even want them to prove that to you about this other female. It's like something that they may have to prove. Like you may say, I want to speak to her. I want to be able to sit down and I want to be able to speak to her. And some of you may even reach out to this woman to get clarity, to settle the situation, to find, you may just feel like I need to know everything and I need to know it from her because I don't trust you. It could be that for some of you, and needing to make that decision. And some of you may not let that go. Like you really, really want, and this person may, be, contemplating, do they want to do that? Is that something that they're going to do? Others of you, I do feel that you're going to kind of move forward in this relationship. You're going to, work it out with the person that you're with. But at this time, you may say what it is that you have to say, but now you're taking on this energy of like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm not going to make you so much of a priority in my life. And you'll find that this person is constantly trying to show you love and love you. And you can't deny the fact that you love them majorly. And there's a major connection with the two of you. But you also trying to embrace this singular energy within yourself. You're going to try to do that. And for some of you, everything is fine when you guys are together, but then when this person has to leave and go somewhere, you become very defensive and guarded, and you feel like some of you, it's like you want to work out a situation with someone, but you don't. And you make them believe that everything is fine, but it's not. And at a certain time, you may be going to break up with them, or you're going to divorce them. You're going to go your separate ways, at a specific time. So it's like you're just buying your time right now, and you're waiting until everything is the way it needs to be before you can move forward. Some of you want to heal this relationship, but you don't know how you can get on the other side of it from the emotional hurt and pain. There's obviously an opportunity for you to reconcile the situation. But again, the hurt and pain and the thoughts that go through your mind when you're by yourself is fatal. It's detrimental. It's catastrophic to being able to get on the other side of this relationship. So you have to ask yourself, am I really able to forgive this person? Because that's what it comes down to. Can you forgive? Can you forgive? And if you can't forgive, then you know what you can do. But at the same time, it's almost like you don't want someone to be with him as well. There could be another person that's kind of vying for your attention. And so now you have to decide between one or the other. And that'll be a challenge that you have to take on by the end of the month. But I don't see necessarily breakups happening in this month. I see reconciliations, but someone not being able to let a situation go from the past that caused pain and heartache, even though the other person is trying their best to fix it by any means necessary. You're just having you're having a hard time believing them and trusting them and forgiving them, almost as if they probably don't deserve it. So that's going to be a difficult thing to try to come back from. If you're single, I do feel like you're going to meet someone 100%. But I feel like at the same time, you may not be ready. You may not 100% be ready to embark on a very deep love relationship right now. For some of you singles, just because you've been wounded, and it's like you want a guarantee where there can't be one. Okay. For some of you, others of you, if you're embarking on a new relationship and dating people, just take it one day at a time and, enjoy it like you have in the past. It looks like this relationship has kind of taken you through, has did a number on some of you, but again, it all depends on the decisions that you make going forward, and do your best to try to wipe the slate clean so that you can deal with new people with new fresh energy and give them a clean slate that they deserve and a new fresh start that they deserve, as you would want one if it were you. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's not too much of a tongue lash, and I didn't mean it to be. It's just very honest reading. Hope that you guys get the very best from it. And that's what I have for you. Check out that 2019, because it's definitely some game changers that's happening there that you would want to kind of look at. So that's in the description box below. Something personal with me, you can contact me in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. But before that, definitely share with us in the comment section below how this resonates for you guys. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I'll be back with another one. Take care, Libra. I can't.